My friends, things are falling apart at CNN and MSNBC faster than anyone could have predicted. Just 1 week after Trump's victory, the mainstream media's house of cards is collapsing. MSNBC's ratings have plummeted more than 50%, forcing Comcast to put the entire network up for sale. CNN is announcing massive layoffs, but here's what's really interesting. Reports are surfacing, ready for this, that Elon Musk is considering buying MSNBC. Imagine that. The man who saved free speech on X now potentially taking control of one of the largest propaganda machines in America. And you know what's really aging poorly? The mainstream media's credibility. And speaking of aging, let me tell you about something that's actually proven to work. Unlike these failing networks, this collagen supplement delivers real results. Scientists found that after age 20, your body produces 12% less collagen each decade. That's why I use this revolutionary formula. Combines 5 critical types of collagen. Visit healthwithgary.com now. Get 51% off plus free VIP health coaching, a free ebook on skin health, and free shipping. The offer won't last long. Click the link in the description. So, good news to report. Mainstream media is absolutely collapsing. And remember that, what was it, like $1.3 billion that Kamala Harris wasted on her campaign? She's now $20 million in debt. Well, we're learning now that the fraud of that campaign is getting bigger. Kamala Harris' presidential campaign delivered a stunning $500,000 in donations to Al Sharpton's nonprofit organization just prior to a glowing interview with the candidate on MSNBC. So Al Sharpton runs a little nonprofit, gets a $500,000 donation from the Kamala campaign for a glowing interview next. Talk about phony and staged. Fake news, MSNBC suffering a massive ratings crash after Trump's victory. It could have happened to a more deserving group than the Morning Joe team of Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski, as well as Joy Reid and the other network comrades. Look at these numbers. Joy Reid is down 54%. Ari Melber down 49%. Chris Hayes down 47%. Alex Wagner down 53%. Morning Joe down 39%. Stephanie Rule down 67%. Andrea Mitchell down 39%. Those numbers are absolutely devastating. Their viewers are abandoning them in droves, probably because they've been lied to. They're finally realizing, man, these people lied to me. They've been lying to me for the entire campaign. But for me, I celebrate Joy Reid's demise. 54.6%. Oh, she's probably the worst of all of them. I mean, Chris Hayes is pretty bad. Morning Joe, I mean, they're all really bad. But Joy Reid, she's the worst of the worst. Speaking of Joy Reid, it's not even funny how out of touch she is. She's easily one of the most hateful pundits in the media. She just disrespected a combat veteran and a selfless American patriot who's dedicated his entire life for our country. This is why MSNBC is in the tubes.
Car, and former and future president is moving quickly to fill the clown car and round out his cabinet before he changes his mind and fires them all. Moments ago, Trump announced that he has selected Fox Weekend morning show host, you can't make this up, Pete Hegseth, to serve as Secretary of Defense.
Yeah. So she's already out trashing. The propaganda machine, fake news CNN, is going to axe their top people. Nothing can stop what's coming. Don't be the enemy of the we the people. CNN is dead. MSNBC is dead too. Comcast considering selling MSNBC as their ratings have plummeted over 50%. Elon Musk should buy it, make it Musk Watch TV. This is the headline from the Daily Mail. CNN will axe top stars in layoffs. That'll see hundreds fired as ratings continue to tank. This just breaking. And of course, we have Joy Reid. We have more. Let's continue. Elon Musk, this is from Matt Wallace. Elon Musk is reportedly considering buying MSNBC from Comcast. Wouldn't that be something to see? Megyn Kelly now predicting that MSNBC will fire the racist Joy Reid for saying Trump will deport brown people, stating that she wants a race riot. Yeah, I mean, with the hate that's spewed from Joy Reid on those airwaves, on those cable channels, I don't know what else she would be trying to inspire. She's not inspiring hope. She's not inspiring change. She's inspiring hatred towards her fellow Americans on that channel. Michael Knowles, 6 hours ago, CNN and MSNBC crumbling. New York Times and WAPO admitting podcasters are the future. President Trump has a historic opportunity to reset the GOP's relationship with the media. The next White House press secretary, I hope it's Alex Jones personally, should redistribute the briefing room seats from waning liars to the outlets that now influence people. And this is the proposed White House seating chart. And it looks like in the back of the room, this, okay, so this is the actual White House seating chart now. In the first row, ABC News, Fox News, CBS, AP, ABC, Reuters, and CNN. Second row, Wall Street Journal, CBS Radio, Bloomberg, NPR, and it goes on and on. So it's basically based on influence and ranking. But all these channels at the front of the list, they don't have any influence. People are abandoning them. They're watching the next news network. I mean, at the bottom of the list, they have, it's hard to make out, Hearst Publishing, Newsy, BBC Newsweek. Second row, you have Newsmax, Al Jazeera, Yahoo. So imagine if they put like real people up in front. Like Next News Network. If we had a White House press correspondent that was there every day. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wall Street Silver reports that Comcast is putting MSNBC up for sale. Just announced massive layoffs are coming. Maybe the new owners will figure out that lying nonstop to your audience is a lousy business model, right? Insurrection Barbie. 5 hours ago, Donald Trump won the electoral vote and the popular vote. We control both chambers of Congress. CNN and MSNBC are going broke. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are going to take a sledgehammer to government waste. We have a border czar who is immune from liberal guilt about deportations. We have a CIA head who doesn't hate the American people. We have one of the most effective people during the dark Biden years, Stephen K. Miller, in a key role in the administration. Hamas wants peace. Russia and Ukraine are going to come to the negotiating table. Trump has vowed to do away with the censorship industrial complex and the Department of Education. And the War Room mentioned my tweet. It might not get any better than this. Well, it just did, because Gary Franchi mentioned your tweet. Since MSNBC ratings have cratered 50% since the election, who wants to see this dude get canceled? Oh, yeah. Rachel Maddow? Oh, I would love to see her launch a podcast that no one listens to. Jack Posobiec, listen to what he had to say. He says he's putting together a team of investors in Palm Beach to discuss purchasing MSNBC. Let's listen.
Up pretty soon. There's a lot of speculation that Poso's down here because I might be working with the transition team, but I want to just put that to bed right now and say, no, that's not why I'm down here in Palm Beach. The reason I'm here, Steve, is that I'm putting together a team of investors, and, you know, we're taking a look at a certain property that's going to be coming up pretty soon. We're looking at purchasing MSNBC because I'm telling you, that thing is going up in a fire sale, 50% down in ratings. Joy and Reid down 60%. So the way I look at it is, hey, this is prime position. Jack Posobiec, CEO of MSNBC 2025. We're going to call it MSNBC 2025, and I'm going to be the main primetime host. What do you think? By the way, we're going to keep Joe and Mika. We're going to keep Joe and Mika. We're keeping them.
Keeping Joe and Mika. Yeah, just keep him so you can make fun of him every day in the break room. That would be awesome. Here's more. This is live from America TV. Comcast is selling MSNBC because ratings are in the toilet. If Elon Musk bought it, he could literally add Alex Jones, Tucker, and anyone else who is railroaded by mainstream media and big tech. I'd be willing to do a show too. We are truly making America great again. Let's hear what Live from America had to say.
We have X and then other. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the best news of the day. You ready? Outside of the fact that we took the House of Representatives, MSNBC viewership has cratered after the Trump victory. Morning Joe is down 40%. By the way, if you're down 40%, you might as well pack it up. You don't got long left. Like we have what? 7,000 people each day Eli watches here on Rumble alone. Then we have X and then other things. But let's say 3,500 people drop off, 3,000 people drop off, and they're not coming back. It doesn't look good for us. We don't really get the partnerships. We don't get donations. We're stagnant, right? Check this out. Slow Joe Scarborough and Morning Mika down 40%. Joyless Reid down 55% because nobody's buying what she's selling. And Comcast, that owns MSNBC, is looking to spin off the channel for a potential sale. These numbers are absolutely brutal, ladies and gentlemen. According to Fox Business host Elizabeth McDonald, MSNBC's viewership was completely collapsed. Even liberals don't like to be lied to. Now here is some of the numbers. Neelsen ratings, which is the guideline for music and TV and movies about how much they're being viewed, listened to, or watched. Ratings plunged at MSNBC since Trump won. Practically every day, practically every show. Morning Joe, down 40%. Morning Joe second hour, down 37%. Andrea Mitchell, down 39.7%. Ari Melber, down 49.6%. Joy Reid, down 54.6%. All in with Chris Hayes, down 47.2%. Alex Wagner tonight, down 53.6%. Ready for this? Lawrence O'Donnell, down 60.6%. Wow. And Stephanie Rule, down 67%. It's so bad that Comcast, as Donald Trump calls them, is looking to spin off and away from NBC and its cables for potential sale. Hey, Elon, I have an idea. Buy MSNBC. Buy MSNBC today and put Fox News out of business. Actually, better yet, Elon, buy MSNBC and put the people that run these big podcasts, put them as the anchors. Put them as the hosts of shows. Bring the podcast world to mainstream media world, collide the two, and absolutely take over. Eli, what do you think of that idea?
Ooh, that is genius with a capital G, baby. Let's do it, Elon. We are calling to you now. Let's do this, baby.
Eli, we need to put the Elon Musk light in the sky, right? The Elon Musk silhouette of his face in the sky. We need Elon to buy MSNBC and gut it, rebuild it. Put people like Alex Jones on mainstream TV, right? Put people like Tucker Carlson back on mainstream along with their shows on Twitter, right? Just give them like 1 hour on that network. People that have been absolutely banned out of existence. I'll go on there. Give me an hour on I'll do my show here and I'll do an hour there just to be there. Elon Musk. I want everybody here to tag Elon Musk and tag LFA TV US on X and say, timestamp this part of the show and say, Elon, this would be huge. Okay, this would be the biggest thing in the world since you bought Twitter. Buy MSNBC. You could probably get it for a fraction of the cost. Wow. Hey, everyone. Thank you very much for watching.
You know, I just stumbled across that Live from America. I like the energy there. Definitely like what that guy is selling. Jeremy Harrell. Is that right? Harrell, or is it Merrill? Hard to see on that screen. Wow. Definitely like that guy. Juanita Broderick, she was celebrating the news today. Best news today, MSNBC is for sale. Comcast is set to put MSNBC on the market. CNN axing its top stars. Benny Johnson posting this. It's not just the mainstream media that's crumbling. The Marxist far-left cultural influence is also crumbling. This TikTok influencer chick with millions of followers telling her audience, I'm no longer stupid, brainwashed liberal. I don't give an F about your identity politics. I voted for Trump. And this is one of the reasons why no one's watching those channels anymore, because the next generation is getting all their news from the influencers on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, and on X. Brian, go vertical with this one.
I'm crashing out. I don't care. It's happening. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. I'm done, okay? I blew up on this godforsaken clock app when I was like 19 or 20 years old, okay, back then. Keep in mind, it has been 4 to 5 years and life has hit me like a fucking truck, okay? I'm no longer the stupid brainwashed liberal that I used to be when I was 19. And I am being hated on so much for simply changing sides. And I'm done. I'm so tired of my old fan base. I don't give a fuck about your identity politics. I voted for Trump, and I hate fat people.
Wow. So the collapse is all around, folks. Elon Musk buying MSNBC. I'd love to see it. Jack Posobiec putting together a team. Now, the mainstream media's collapse isn't just about ratings. It's about the death of controlled information. As these networks crumble, a new era of truth-telling is rising. Tucker's success after leaving Fox proved that the people are hungry for real journalism. Hell, we have been putting out real news on this channel since 2012. Everyone else is just following along. And now with potential buyers like Musk circling MSNBC, we could be witnessing the complete reformatting of American media. So here's what I want to know from you. If you could put any truth teller in charge of CNN or MSNBC, who would it be and why? Drop your answers in the comments below.